What's going on, guys? Today I had a look at my vinyl collection video when it was last posted. That was 8 months ago, and I thought today, I'll go through my new vinyl pickups. We got a lot of good stuff here. So yeah, basically I'm just going to take you through all the stuff I've got over the last 8 months, show you different colours, basically all the vinyls that I've got. And yeah, we're gonna update you guys. So where should I even start? First one up, we got Zoo by Mr. Denzel Curry. Great album, amazing to know this was all freestyled. You can see there the gatefold. The whole thing was a freestyle, each track all straight off the top of his head. He continues to be one of the most underrated rappers of the last few years. This is actually on orange vinyl. You can see there, nice crisp orange vinyl. And yeah, on one vinyl as well, which I really like. It means they haven't crammed it, spread it out over two, which is really, I just prefer it when it's all on one, It's just more economical. So yeah, Zoo by Denzel Curry, great album there. Next up, Lauryn Hill, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill here. Great vinyl. This is on 2 LPs, but this is an absolute classic album. I'd argue that it's one of my favourites of all time. Literally, front to back, so many hits on this one. Like, if you just take side one, you got Lost Ones, X Factor, To Zion, Do Wop, That Thing. And yeah, just all over this album there's so many classic songs, and yeah, this is an album that I love, I'll continue to love, and I'm glad to have it now on vinyl as well. Next up, last year was Record Store Day, and obviously HMV do their own exclusive Record Store Day as well. They actually did 2 last year. In the first one, we managed to get Frank by Amy on pink vinyl, and on the second one we managed to get this, which is Lioness Hidden Treasures by Amy Winehouse. This is an album after she died, and it's a lovely gatefold there. You can see a beautiful pictures of her, and yeah, it's just really nice. And then it's on this weird sort of turquoise sapphire vinyl. I'm not sure if you can see that there. It's better when the light shines through it, but yeah, it's a lovely colour vinyl. And yeah, Amy Winehouse, one of my all-time favourite singers, and I'm glad to have her works on vinyl. I've nearly got all of her albums on some kind of special edition vinyl. The only one I'm missing now is Back to Black. You can get that on white vinyl, so that's definitely on my list of vinyls that I want for the future. So where to go now? Let's look at this one. This is Wu-Tang, Enter the 36 Chambers. And yeah, this is just a classic hip hop album. This is a very cool vinyl. It's yellow, like really bright, almost like banana yellow. You can see that, very bright. Yeah, awesome album by Wu-Tang, classic hip hop album. And yeah, definitely one I wanted to add to the collection. But this one, this is quite a cool album if you haven't heard of these guys. Duran Jones and the Indications. And this is called American Love Call, a very sick vinyl. Yeah, very old school kind of music, very old school soul. Really, really like this album. Yeah, an exclusive end of year vinyl. It's got like a purple colour. Looks black in that light, but yeah, it's definitely purple. If I can show you there. Yeah, very nice vinyl, very nice album. One I definitely recommend if you're into like soul music. So yeah, check that out. Yeah, American Love Call, very good album. This is two I've been waiting on for a while. We have Acid Rap by Chance the Rapper and Colouring Book. When he released The Big Day, he released all of them to purchase on vinyl. Each of them was a different colour. Acid Rap and Colouring Book are my personal favourites of his, so I thought let's get them. Luckily, because this was before the album came out, I didn't get the big day, because that album was honestly so disappointing to me. Yeah, just generally for what Chance could have produced, I think it was terrible. And nothing like these two work. So first off, you've got Acid Rap, which is like this cool purple vinyl with like, it's got like splatters on it as well, very trippy colours. But yeah, awesome album, classic of Chance's. And I'd probably say I prefer Acid Rap to Colouring Book, but Colouring Book is almost like the next step on from Acid Rap. He like furthers the thing he has going on, like the sound. Yeah, and Colouring Book is here, and it's a nice, both of them are gatefolds, which I really like. Really nice vinyl, and this one is just bright red. The only thing about this one is I'm a bit annoyed that it was spread over two vinyl. I mean, it's cool to have two red ones, but at the same time it's like there's not really enough songs on here to put it on just two vinyls. You probably could have done it on one. And also Return to Jungle, signed there by Chase and Stayus, which is good. And yeah, this is all on one vinyl, I want to say, yeah. I haven't listened to this too much, but from what I have listened to, it is really good. Classic Jungle album. And there's a couple of songs on here which I really like, so yeah, Return to Jungle, that was a gift from my dad, so cheers Dad. Next up we got Black Panther, the Kendrick Lamar soundtrack to the film. It's actually sealed, I haven't listened to this yet. Wasn't my favourite project, wasn't bad, but yeah, it still wasn't my favourite, but it's a cool one to have in the collection. And now I think I've got all of Kendrick's albums apart from Section 80, so yeah, that's pretty cool to have like his entire collection. Next up we have, this is a gift for my 21st birthday from my mate George, so cheers George if you're watching. This is, if you're reading this it's too late, which is my favourite Drake album. Yeah, and it's the only Drake album I have on vinyl. The only other one I probably want to get is Take Care. I'm not overly keen on Drake's work since then, or since this album. If you're reading this, it's too late. It was a great album, like very trippy, moody, like dark instrumentals, and I think he really set the tone for like what rap will be in the next few years. So yeah, this album, very good, very underrated Drake album. Next up, this is a gift from the people I worked with at Shoe. Yeah, this was an amazing gift. It's Kanye West, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and this is a triple gatefold vinyl, you can see there. And yeah, very cool. It's just plain black vinyl, but still it's amazing. Yeah, just generally such a nice, like, cool present. It's on like heavy vinyl as well, which is sick. Yeah, no, I really like this one. This is like one of my favourites. One of the best Kanye albums as well. I have been thinking about doing a Kanye West like ranking his albums video. So if you want to see that video, drop a like and maybe I'll do it, who knows. So yeah, that's another one. And apart from that, for Christmas I got this 808s and Heartbreak on, yeah, this is another gatefold. Comes out like this. See that? Oh, and it has this like drawing thing in it, very cool colours. This one actually come with the CD as well, which was pretty sick. But yeah, no, this is awesome. Another really cool vinyl, and it's cool. I'm pretty sure I'm only missing one album, and then I have Kanye's entire discography on vinyl. So yeah, that is also really cool. I also got, so when I went to San Francisco, we went to, I think it's Revolution Records, which is like the biggest record store in San Francisco, and I got two vinyls there. The first one is The Life of Pablo on vinyl, which actually pretty sure was never officially pressed on vinyl, so this is like a basically a bootleg copy, but it's really cool to have because, again, like I said, I've got all of his albums on vinyl. And the reason I think this is bootleg is because it's just in weird colours. Like, look at this, like weird, like translucent patterny vinyl. But I just don't think, I think if it was done on vinyl, it probably wouldn't have been any colour, or it would have been maybe the same colour as the album. So yeah, that's, really cool album to have on vinyl. And the other album I got, which was along the same lines, 444 by Jay-Z. I'm pretty sure this was never put on vinyl either. So yeah, this is another one which is like a bootleg and it's like weird colours and stuff. But I'm really happy with this. I love this album. I'm glad that he released all his music on Spotify now. And yeah, really rate this album from Jay-Z, so it's cool to get it on vinyl. And along the same lines, we got Jay-Z, The Blueprint here, just plain black vinyl. And this is another classic hip hop album. Really great production. Obviously Kanye took the production on quite a few of these tracks. One that's like just cool to add to the collection. So yeah, Jay-Z, The Blueprint, very sick. And next up is one of my favourite albums, probably favourite and most listened to albums of last year, which is Ventura by Anderson .Paak. Yeah, I actually had this shit from America. I ordered this ages ago when the album first came out, and there was like limited edition, like limited to only 500 copies or something. And yeah, I think this is a brilliant album. I'd go as far to say I prefer this to Oxnard, but they're very close, they're very 1 and 2. So yeah, really rate this, and this is on like a clear vinyl. Also only on one vinyl, which I've already said I like. Yeah, it's like this clear, like cocaine coloured vinyl. Awesome vinyl. Amazing album. Very easy to listen to. Like I could play this to my parents and they'd love it. I love it. I'm sure I could play it to my nan and she'd love it. So yeah, Ventura by Anderson .Paak. Absolutely solid album. Next up is we got Igor by Tyler the Creator. This was by far my favourite album of last year. I can't actually remember who did the front artwork for this one, but yeah, it's cool to have like a special edition. When the album first came out, I seen that they were doing a version of this with colour vinyl, and so yeah, I just decided I'd get it. I wasn't sure like whether the album would be good or not. I just assumed it would be alright because I always regretted not getting Flower Boy on colour vinyl. So yeah, for this one I just made the purchase, I risked it. Turned out to be my favourite album of the year, so I was pleased about that. And it's all on one vinyl and it's like this green colour, which is sick. So yeah, I was really pleased with this, and yeah, it's like a cool, like little rare one to get to my collection. I'm still looking out for Flower Boy on orange vinyl. Still like, yeah, I'm still not sure whether I'm gonna get it or not, whether we're gonna pull the trigger. It's about £100. I think I'll get it someday, add it to the collection. But yeah, until then, I'll just be listening to Igor on repeat. Igor. Next one up is, let's talk about this. This is Childish Gambino, Awaken My Love, on this like, it's like this sick box set. This is so cool, and I'm pretty sure it's quite rare as well. Like my parents took they got it for me for Christmas, and it's quite an exclusive record to have. Yeah, it comes with all this stuff like booklets, and yeah, the vinyl itself is in these really nice sleeves. There you can see all the details about the album, and yeah, it comes with these VR headset. I don't think these actually work anymore. Like I think it expired like when the album came out or whatever. But it's pretty cool to have this. I mean, I don't know when I'm going to use it, but it's still pretty cool. Great album, really cool, like old school vibes. I'm really glad that he went in this direction, and I'm sad that we'll probably never get to hear him do anything like this again. His latest album had if I'm right in thinking, it had a couple tracks that were a bit like this one. Awaken My Love, what an awesome box set this is. Yeah, just a cool one to have. Next up is Heavy Is the Head by Stormzy. Actually, when this first came out, I didn't think it was an amazing album. I wasn't that impressed, but the more I listened to it, the more I got into it, and I actually think this is a pretty good album. Yeah, I really like it. I'd say it's probably even better than Gang Signs and Prayer, which I loved. But yeah, this one here is really nice, and it's also on gold vinyl, which is sick. There we go, gold. And yeah, Stormzy absolutely killing it at the moment. I think he's even like getting to the point where he might break into America, which is obviously a goal for all artists. So yeah, Stormzy, Heavy As the Head, absolute classic. Well, not classic yet, but could be a classic in the future. So yeah, really sick. The last two are two that wanted for ages, but they're American exclusive vinyls. So I could only order them when I was in San Francisco, so I ordered them to our hotel in San Francisco. The first one is Ready to Die by Biggie Smalls, or Notorious B.I.G., whatever you want to call him. And yeah, this is sick. This is over 2 vinyls, and it's on this awesome like splatter vinyl. Sick vinyl, really cool. And obviously, because you can only get it in America, it's quite rare. And this one's white. See that? That's mad. Yeah, really cool vinyl. And I'm really glad that I got this one, because like I've always wanted it, and when I went to America and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to get it. And yeah, there we go, got it, and I'm really happy with it. And the last one is one of my favourite trap albums and trap artists, Travis Scott. We got Astro World here. Obviously by now most of you guys would have heard it. You would have definitely heard of Travis Scott. And yeah, this is such like, the amount of times I listened to this album, and I still listen to it today, and it is still sick. And yeah, you got the albums in the covers, which I'm not actually going to show because they've got explicit images on, but it's on this like purple vinyl with like splatters on it. Such a cool vinyl. You know, I missed out when I was in, I think they sold a colour version in the UK for a little bit, and I missed out on getting it, and I always really regretted it. So when I went to America and I saw that I could order it, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to get it. And yeah, just a great album to add to my collection. And yeah, I've got majority of Travis Scott albums on vinyl as well, so yeah, I'm gonna keep adding to my collection. And yeah, so that is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. What's your favourite from the recent editions? You can go out and check my whole vinyl collection. I did in a video, and also I did another little update like 8 months ago. So yeah, this is long overdue, this video. So yeah, if you've got any cool vinyl pickups recently, leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear what's in your collection. What ones would impress me, make me want to buy them, you know what I mean? So yeah, thanks for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bam.